Sharon Snow is filling in. She'll be here a little later to tell us about the forecast. Looks like some areas of the province will see some sunshine tomorrow. Sharon will have all the details a little later, but first, this evening's top story. And we begin our news this evening with a story about monies earned by the RCMP and the Royal Newfoundland Constabulary. NTV News has obtained a copy of a document that highlights the growing difference in salaries between our province's two police forces. And as NTV's Jane Adey reports, RCMP constables will soon be making almost $20,000 more than constables in the RNC.
The document outlines pay increases approved for RCMP officers all across the country. The internal memo sent to Division Staff Relations representatives states that in the next 7 months, officers will receive almost a 6% increase, as well as 2% retroactive pay from January 1st, 2000. That means that as of January 1st, 2001, a constable in the RCMP will receive a maximum salary of $60,294. Subtract roughly $18,000 from that amount, and you'll get $42,000. That's the salary for a constable working for the Royal Newfoundland Constabulary. Constable Terry Corbin is president of the RNC Association.
You know, out of the 75 police forces in Canada with 50 or more members, the RNC is the lowest paid. You know, we're one of only 3 provincial forces in the country. There's only one national force, the RCMP. You know, we're clearly not getting recognized. We're the oldest police force in North America, and we're not getting recognized as we should be recognized.
Just over a year ago, RNC police officers protested en masse over the provincial government's decision to ignore a binding arbitration ruling that would have given them a 14% increase. Since then, Constable Corbin says morale on the force has been extremely low. He says it will go even lower once word of this increasing pay gap gets around. Constable Corbin says it's a matter of equal pay for equal work.
We have some what we call JFO, Joint Forces Operation positions, some of it's in drugs and some of other particular areas, and we'll have RCMP officers and our own officers working on the same projects in the same vehicles, you know, sitting in the next desk, and the salaries is substantial. It's, you know, for the same job, same responsibilities on the same project, and still and for all, you're looking at the person sitting next to you who's making, you know, in this case now, $18,000 more a year for doing exactly the same job.
Constable Corbin says the association will be looking to the province for a review of their pay. Meanwhile, a spokesperson from the Premier's office says members of the RNC have had the same 7% increase as every other public servant in the province. There is no money for a greater increase, and there is no review currently underway for a change in pay scale of the RNC. Jane Adey, NTV News.